Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Sean Bacher with Coldwell Banker on Long Island. Hope everybody's having a great day. I got about enough sunlight for one more video, so I got the light in my car. Either way, today we're going to be talking about what a short sale is. Now, I'm going to have another video on REOs and foreclosures, and we'll have another video just strictly on loans because there is a lot of confusion in this area. But basically, for just right now, we're going to talk about short sales. Basically, what a short sale is, it's a property that either the owner has fell on hard times, or they, for whatever reason, they can no longer pay the mortgage from month to month. So basically, in most cases, the ideal scenario for a short sale would be owner falls on hard times and they can't make the payments, so they write a letter to the bank. The bank then allows them to sell the property for the remaining equity in the house. In most cases, they'll try and keep it around the property's current market value so that they can get some money out of that, and that they can try and help the homeowner not take such a big hit. But it really depends on the bank or the company that has bought out the loan from the bank, which is interesting, and that's becoming a bit of an issue in some cases, but we always persevere through it. Basically, a short sale is not an REO, it's not a foreclosure. The homeowner still has a little bit of say in what goes on with the property, and so does the bank. Now, there are some issues with this for most regular people, and at least in my area, in other places it might not be as big of an issue, but basically what we've been seeing here is that unless you have cash or a pre-approval and your stuff really in line, it's hard for people to purchase a short sale with a traditional loan or something to that effect. The reason being, it takes a very long time in most cases. In the worst case that I've personally seen, a year and a half. In the best case that I've seen, about 6 months time. So it really comes down to the situation for the home buyer is, can you wait 6 months to a year and a half to purchase the home? Most people I know, when they want to look and find a home, they may have a situation where either they're renting and they have a lease up, or they're trying to sell their house, or their house is currently being sold, and they want to work around maybe a month, 2 months time frame or the window for where they want to move. So for a lot of people, buying a short sale simply isn't an option because of the time factor and the uncertainty that comes along with it. Basically, we do know that it is going to take a long time for a short sale. Ironically enough, the short sale does not mean that it's a quick sale. It means that, the owner basically fell short. Now, that might not be the exact cut and dry of it, and the dictionary definition definitely is not that, but that's the way that I like to point it out to people is the owner's short, the bank is coming up with the rest, or they're trying to get the rest out of the property. But for whatever reason, it is taking a long time in my area for people to buy short sales, and that cuts out most of the market. So basically, if you do want to buy a short sale, my honest opinion for you is get a pre-approval, get everything in order, and if you are a cash buyer, this is your market. The only other option I can have for you is maybe if you have good enough credit and good enough financial history, go for a credit line, as most of the short sales in my area fall into the under 300,000 range. Now, for some people out of state watching this video, this might be a huge number, and it is. There's no kidding around that. It is a pretty big number. But for here where I am on Long Island, $300,000 doesn't get you very far, which is a good thing for me. And I'm not ashamed to say that, but it's a rough market for a lot of people out here still. With that said, the market is doing exceptionally better, but a lot of the short sales out here unfortunately cannot be picked up by the average home buyer. So we'll have a video, because I do have somebody who had questions on REOs and short sales and the differences between the two, and we'll get into a little bit more detail. And they also had a few questions on home loans as well with short sales, and we'll get into more detail with that on the home loan video. But yeah, I hope that cleared up a little bit. If it didn't, the videos that we'll have in the future definitely will, and I'll have the links down to those at the bottom of the video here. And if you're watching this video in the future, those links should be there. If you're not right now, hit the subscribe button, sit tight, and we'll get to that in the next week or so. All right, this has been Sean Bowker with Coldwell Banker. Have a good day.